Breaking news, it is sad news for millions of music fans. The publicist for Aretha Franklin telling the Associated Press the 76-year-old Queen of Soul has died. NBC's Lester Holt with a look at her life and career.
There has never been a voice like hers. And there may never again be anyone like her. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, an icon of American music. No other female singer was as celebrated or as honored as Aretha Franklin. 18 Grammys, 20 #1 Billboard singles, 45 songs in the top 40.
Our nation honors Miss Aretha Franklin.
In 2005, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, a deeply emotional moment for the singer who had been honored previously by President Clinton with the National Medal of Arts and by the Kennedy Center. Franklin was a diva, and she made no bones about it. But she was also a trailblazer for women and an African-American artist who achieved success against the backdrop of the civil rights movement.
I fly away.
Her list of firsts goes on forever, like being the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She used her voice to crash through barriers.
I can't treat it of thee.
Rolling Stone once ranked Aretha Franklin the #1 greatest singer of all time. She had an almost maternal attitude toward her own songs.
I sing.
They're like my children. I love them all. But there are some that I liked a little more than others. Respect, certainly, The Freeway, Jump to It, Natural Woman.
Millions of Americans know her music by heart. All we need to hear is the first few notes. We know the rest. All because she showed the way and set the standard. Aretha Louise Franklin was born in Memphis, Tennessee. Her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, was a well-known Baptist minister. Her mother was a singer and pianist. It wasn't always a happy or stable home, and so music played a big role in Aretha Franklin's life. She was a child prodigy. She was performing in church and playing piano by the age of 10.
They put a small box in front of the pulpit so I could be seen over the pulpit, and that's where I would stand and sing.
Hold my hand.
By 14, she recorded her first album. Teenage motherhood derailed her musical career for a spell, but by her early 20s, she'd hit the top 10 with her song, I Never Loved a Man.
Loved a man the way that I love you. What you want?
1 year later, she won her first 2 Grammys for Respect. And as they say, a star was born.
You go on stage, something very electric, like a neon sign lights up inside of Lady Soul, Miss Aretha. What do you feel like?
I feel good. Does that happen, really? I light up?
Yes, ma'am.
It didn't take long for her to be dubbed the Queen of Soul, and there was no argument. After hitting a rough spot with dismal record sales in the mid-70s, Franklin found a way to break through again in the cult classic, The Blues Brothers. She was signed to Arista Records soon after and couldn't be stopped after that. Countless hits and honors followed. Memorable collaborations with the greats of our time, including the late Luther Vandross and her huge hit with George Michael. Her life was not without its struggles and demons. In her later years, she preferred a life of privacy and stayed home in Detroit for long stretches of time. Aretha Franklin is survived by her 4 sons and millions of fans around the world.
I love what I do, and I just wouldn't be doing anything else. In fact, I thought, what else would I have done?
You make me feel like a
Esther Holt, NBC News.
We will miss everything about her. Again, Aretha Franklin's publicist revealing the superstar died at her home in Detroit. She'd been battling advanced pancreatic cancer and was reported to be gravely ill earlier this week. Franklin's family just moments ago releasing a statement that reads in part, "In one of the darkest moments of our lives, we are not able to find the appropriate words to express the pain in our heart. We have lost the matriarch and rock of our family." Our thoughts and prayers are with them, and more right now on MSNBC and NBCNews.com. We will return most of you now to more of Today. I'm Craig Melvin in New York. This has been an NBC News special report.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.